Developments at Rangers, and not great news on the face of it, with Ridvan Yilmaz, who was obviously carried off the pitch against Dynamo Kiev the other night. I'm being told that the injury is so bad, the swelling is so bad around the thigh, that he's still not even been able to get a scan to find out the full extent. But the medical department are genuinely concerned by this. There's a feeling that it could be weeks going into months, possibly autumn, before Yilmaz would be in any position to get to make a comeback, which presents a problem for Philippe Clement, because he's obviously gone into a Europa League campaign, got domestic games, busy schedule. So you now have to wonder, is he going to have to reprioritise what he needs to do in the transfer market? Is a left back going to be, one of the first things at the top of his to-do list? I have a name. This name, I believe, has been circulating around the inner sanctums at Rangers since the end of last season. The name is Brandon Williams, who I don't know if you recall, was a bit of a golden boy when he made a big breakthrough season at Manchester United, but that was about 5 years ago. I think he had about 37 top-team appearances that season as a teenager, was being mentioned as a possible fast-tracked into the England setup under Gareth Southgate. It hasn't quite worked out like that for him at Manchester United. He kind of fell out the picture after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left, and has since had a loan period at Norwich, and I think it was last season he was on loan at Ipswich, playing very regularly, but he is a free agent. He returned to United at the end of the season. United announced in June that he would be they wouldn't be renewing his contract. So he is somebody that's been interested in Rangers for a while, and you just wonder if it comes to pass that Yilmaz's injury is as bad as they're starting to think it might be, then I wonder if Brandon Williams might be a player who comes onto the radar, as far as, and I should not use that word, by the way, the radar. I just wonder if he becomes a person of interest as far as Philippe Clement is concerned.
It's interesting. The thing about Williams is he can play left back and right back.
Yeah, he's versatile.
He is versatile, so that will appeal to Rangers if he's somebody that they're looking at.
I think he's actually a left-footed right back.
Right.
No, got that the wrong way around. A right-footed left back, yeah.
I've certainly seen him playing both sides. And like Jacko says, he is or was very highly rated coming through at Man U, and even his loan spells at Norwich and Ipswich. No, I think he did well. I think he did well at both clubs. I think he has had a few issues, I think, off the pitch. If you look at his history, he's kind of, not saying he's been off the rails a wee bit, but maybe lost his way slightly, and that's why ultimately he's maybe found himself as a free agent this summer. But listen, the talent is definitely there. Still only 23 years old. If you can pick him up on a free and his head's right, then on the face of it, it looks like a decent. No, it would be a decent signing for Rangers, especially covering in these areas that we're talking about. In terms of left back, obviously, when Yilmaz goes off the other night, I think Jeffrey is automatically now going to have a few weeks at least at left back. They signed him as a left back, but Daniel, you'll maybe know more than me, but the reports I was getting pre-season games with Rangers was that he looked a bit vulnerable at left back, looked a bit susceptible defensively, and looked far more dangerous when he played one up the pitch. And that's obviously where Clement's used him early this season. He's pushed him on ahead of Yilmaz, so that would be a slight worry for Rangers and Clement if he thinks Yilmaz is going to be out for a lengthy period of time, and